worried.
Yes, I don't think he's going to have to worry about. Oh, we see his car spin.
Stand in front of you.
Careful, Jimmy.
Dig it. Get going.
Jimmy, you better get going. You're going to get past.
Here we go. Here it comes. Scott Wimmer.
Oh!
White flag.
Final lap at Bristol. Can Wimmer get close enough to do a bump and run?
If he does, he better keep on running.
Keep running till tomorrow, huh? Here he comes. Can he get close enough? Off turn 4, no. Jimmy Spencer wins the Food City 250. He had the race well in command. And then a lap car got sideways in front of him and erased all of his advantage.
Like you said, it's not over till it's over.
Hamilton almost laying back as the green flag flies.
Bobby spun the wheels there. As soon as he jumped in the throttle, he spun the wheels. That's going to allow Bobby Labonte to pull away by about 8 or 10 truck lengths.
But he is right on the back of Hornaday. We could see a pass for the lead here at the end, just like we did a year ago. Look at the tremendous run. Bobby Labonte's getting off turn 2, driving right up on the back deck lid of that truck.
Drives around the outside.
Ron Hornaday on the inside. Bobby Labonte coming up behind him as they go across the start-finish line. The white flag flies. 1 lap of racing to go.
It's a tailgate. He stays up on the back tailgate. And they're racing to turn 1 that way.
Bobby's staying on the outside. He knows Ron. Look at him. He's pulling up beside him, it looks like.
Ron Hornaday on the inside as they go down the backstretch. Here comes Bobby Labonte on the high side. It's Bobby Labonte trying to get by Ron Hornaday as they go to 3 and 4.
Ron drives it down in the corner.
As they work their way through 3 and 4, they're side by side coming out of turn number 4 on the high side. Bobby Labonte, they hit again. It's Bobby Labonte and Ron Hornaday. Ron Hornaday goes across the start-finish line just inches in front of Bobby Labonte.
How could this race have been better than last year? And I think it was.
I can't believe it.
I think we got it. I think we got it.
Oh, we got a crash on the front straightaway.
No, he's going to try to root up under him. He's going to try to root up under him. I don't know if he can do that or not.
White flag, he has one more chance. He pulls to the inside. I think he'll take the position going out in turn 1.
I think he'll wreck.
Sadler tries to pinch him. Sauter having trouble holding off the 4th place car.
He gets him sideways.
I think they might wreck. But they saved it.
Here comes Sauter and Kane. It's going to be 4 cars under a blanket. And the winner, Carl Edwards.
Awesome.
What a save coming off turn 2, though, by Elliott Sadler in that 90 car.
Nemechek goes by, makes another lap.
And goes by slowly.
Yeah, Joe is about half throttle right now.
He's got a 6-second lead on McMurray. 14 seconds on Michael Waltrip.
And he's out of gas. He's out of gas, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not going to make it to the white flag, I don't think.
Stay on the racetrack.
All right, where's Michael Waltrip?
Where's McMurray?
Yeah, McMurray is second.
McMurray's second.
Well, I'm looking for Michael, too, because Michael was closing in on McMurray, I thought. White flag is up.
Jimmy McMurray is right there.
Here comes McMurray. There's your leader. 1 lap to go. Dave.
And Jamie McMurray stopped exactly 1 lap after Joe Nemechek did to top off. That's the only lap he may need.
Watching to see if he makes it back around under power. Jamie McMurray has never won a NASCAR Busch Series race. That would be the first lap he led all day at the white flag. Does the fuel hold up? He's got it. Checkered flag for Jamie McMurray. He steals the win away in the Aaron's 312 at Atlanta.
And that lap may have been all that, Joe came in at 1 lap. Could have been it.
Here they come to the white flag. And the final lap with a Budweiser shootout at Daytona. Double wide for the race lead. Kevin Harvick to the inside. Dale Jarrett to the outside.
That time by Harvick was
Just a little bit ahead of
the leader by 1/100th of a second. And Jarrett goes to the front in the 88.
Junior pushing Jarrett by. Now does Junior have enough time to make a move and make it back-to-back shootout wins?
Jarrett has got to make that car really wide right now.
He's trying.
Oh, Ryan Newman turned into the wall.
Jamie McMurray?
No caution yet.
They will race back to the line, and the caution will come out. Here they come to the line.
Dale Jarrett trying to block Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Gonna make it wide.
Junior looking low.
No,
to go for Jeff Gordon.
That's too bad for Hutch Strickland. He had a great run going. He did. Dale Jarrett just got by him, and Hutch went in the turn there and just lost the back end on it. He's moving in now, but he's lost a couple of laps.
Car is moving. Here's the white flag for Jeff Gordon. Gordon takes the white, separated by 42/100ths of a second. Just one more lap around this half mile at Martinsville. And Jeff Gordon still maintains the lead as they go halfway down the backstretch. Traffic will not be a factor in this one. Here is Gordon off the corner, but Earnhardt is right behind him. No, it's Jeff Gordon winning the Napa Auto Care 500 at Martinsville. Ray Evernham's departure did not end the dynasty. We are perhaps seeing the beginning of another reign here as Brian Weitzel leads his driver Jeff Gordon to victory in their first togetherness.
Now Casey Kane in the 38 car, he has fell behind everyone that has 4 tires, but boy, we're going to have us a battle here with 3 laps to go. We got the top 6 cars right there together in a line.
And Kyle Busch is coming. He is closing it right back up on Clint Boyer. One car up and slams the wall. Drifts down in front of traffic, but he's going to be able to keep going. Is that Yaley?
J.J. Yaley in the 18 car. We have no caution, though, and NASCAR's trying to get him to get down and get off the racetrack. We got a battle for the lead down the backstretch, though.
Here
Kyle
comes
Busch in the 5, side by side with Clint Boyer in the 21.
Watching him, watching the flag man. No sign of yellow. Busch has the lead. Boyer wants it. Here comes Benson. They are almost 3 wide as they come off the corner. No caution. Here come the leaders. Boyer holds it. Busch is right with them. 4 cars under a blanket.
2 by 2 with 2 to go.
And Yaley is off the racetrack. He's out of harm's way. Here they come, and Kyle Busch is going to try to hold him off. Boyer taps.
Oh, they're sideways. Look at Robbie Gordon on the high side. He gets all 4 cars, all the leaders.
Caution comes out as Michael Waltrip makes the pass.
Now remember, the field was frozen when the caution came out, but the cars that caused the caution, they are not able to stay on the lead lap or get the free pass.
Larry, as I saw it looking across the track, at the moment the starter lifted the caution flag, Michael Waltrip had passed those cars to take the lead. And a fellow who was down in the mouth all weekend about his Busch program just not coming together is probably going to go to victory lane. They are still crashing down the front straightaway as they come to the line.
Yeah, Michael started back in 22nd position. We did get the white flag.
If Michael does get a nose under there, he'll be gone. Waltrip pressuring Jeff Green. McMurray there in case either one of them slip. Biffle not far behind. White flag when they come back. Waltrip looking to the inside. Got the fender to the inside of Jeff Green. Oh, full contact. Waltrip hits Green. Here comes McMurray through. White flag is up. No caution yet. One more lap. McMurray could make it back-to-back wins. Would you believe?
Yes, Cam. I know Michael's not believing that.
Talk about when things are all going your way for Jamie McMurray. Picks up a Winston Cup ride, gets his first Winston Cup win, gets his first Busch Series win. Now he's going to get another victory. Off of turn number 4 to the checkered flag, Jamie McMurray with back-to-back victories.
That's where
Caroga trying to set up that inside move at turn 9. Could not do it, but here he is at turn 10. Caroga looked to the inside, but Blaney holds him off. White flag in the air, 1 to go in Canada.
I think that was practice right there.
And that white flag is big for Blaney because now he knows no green-white checker. They're playing a different strategy.
But you remember Ty Dillon a year ago, his truck started to sputter a bit on the last lap, and that enabled Chase Elliott to get to the inside of him.
Been 33 laps since that 29 truck was on pit road. Remember, we've had a number of caution laps. They feel confident they can get to the end here, but can he hold them off?
Look at these two slipping and sliding sideways, desperately racing toward the checkered flag.
Blaney clean down through turn 4 and up to the hairpin at turn 5. Caroga closes in, but Blaney has been so strong off the corner. He gets a nice pull here, and one final time they head down the long back straightaway.
But watch this 77 of Caroga. He's been really fast on this long back straightaway, using the draft to try to pull alongside Blaney. He's right there, Phil.
Boy, this is deja vu of a year ago.
See Ryan Blaney. Oh, to the outside.
Quiroga to the outside as they head to turn 8. Blaney trying to hold him off. Quiroga going to have the inside preferred line as they go to turn 9. Herman Quiroga takes the top spot. Blaney tries the crossover. Here they are at turn 10. Herman Quiroga trying to pull him to the start-finish line. As they come to the line, checkered flag, Ryan Blaney by a nose.
Unbelievable. You're talking about coal under fire.
You lose the lead, you get it back, and for the 3rd time in his career, Ryan Blaney gets the checkered flag.
And he's 20 years old.
And he's got a good start right behind Hamilton.
Green-white checker. We've got Mike Skinner in the 42 out in front. Bobby Hamilton in the Square D Dodge number 4 sitting second. David Rudiman, the rookie, the 17 of David Rudiman in 3rd. Travis Kvapil in the 24 is 4th. And 5th is Matt Crafton. A great run for him in that Chevrolet.
Never had a top 5 finish before. Matt Crafton could be his first of his career.
He's got Shane Mill breathing right down his neck. Bobby Hamilton has dropped the ball. Oh, Skinner's pushing all 4. His truck's pushing somewhat.
They go by the start-finish line. The white flag flies. 1.54 miles to go for Matt Skinner. Mike Skinner.
I don't blame you, Rick. I don't know their names either right now. I'm a nervous wreck. These guys are going after it. Look at Hamilton to the top of the track. Can he get there?
That's some momentum.
Down the backstretch they go. Mike Skinner out in front of Bobby Hamilton. Mike Skinner trying to block. Bobby Hamilton made his passes on the high side, and here he goes to the top.
Side by side for the lead.
Dodge and Mike Skinner coming out of turn number 4 side by side. Here they come there. Quad oval. It's Bobby Hamilton, Mike Skinner, and Bobby Hamilton will win the Easy Care 200.
Oh, what a finish.
What a job on Mike Skinner. Comes across sideways, still finishes second, and stays out of the wall.
Unbelievable finish.
A great day for Bobby Hamilton. He battled from a lap down, wins the race. A great day for Skinner. He gave it all.
Alan Kowicki trying again, down to the inside.
This is the best count he's had on him going in this corner. This is where he's been able to go a little bit. This is the best count he's had on him coming off this corner. 3 and hangs out.
Headed for 3. And again, Elliott on the outside draws away. Here comes Kowicki back in the main straightaway. Made it up that time.
White flag in right now.
1 lap to go. This is for everything. It's Bill Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia on the outside. Wisconsin's Alan Kowicki on the inside. Side by side down the back straightaway. Even as they go to turn 3. Kowicki there. Elliott pulls a little ahead on the outside, driving for the finish. Here comes Kowicki up on the bottom of the racetrack. Kowicki going for all of it. They touch, and across the line, it's Elliott. Bill Elliott has done it by about 1 foot to 1.5 foot. Incredible finish. Alan Kowicki comes home in 2nd spot. Harry Gant will be 3rd. And look at the tire mark that developed in the last lap on car number 11.
I tell you, Tony Stewart with his beat up front end is still hanging in there pretty well.
Ricky Rudd now on the bubble. Dave Blaney moving past Rudd. 3 wide right in the middle of that pack. And it's going to be the bell lap. This will be the white flag. 1 lap to go. 14 transfer spots available. 18 cars in the draft.
Right now, Mike Skinner's using the throttle pedal, the steering wheel, but most importantly, the rear view mirror.
I can't even talk about it.
4 wide. 5 wide.
And they made it. They made it.
Dave Blaney almost took out half the field coming from the apron up onto the racetrack there.
If they told me they could have made that turn, I'd have said there ain't no way.
They were 5 wide.
And 2 of them were on the apron.
Skinner blocking Junior.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh, boys. They're going to run out of racetrack. Got to give him some room, Mike.
Earnhardt Jr. muscled his way to the front. They're lining up for a run behind him. Here comes Jeff Burton. This is it.
They all make it back without wrecking and surprise me, boys.
2 by 2. Earnhardt on the bottom. Skinner up top to squeeze him down. Photo finish.
I will not try to call that. We was looking right down on him.
Mike Skinner just back from his honeymoon.
Man.
His wife thinks they've won. Earnhardt Jr.'s crew think they've won. They're 1 pit apart from each other.
I'm going to put my money on Skinner.
Unofficially, by by 4/1000ths of a second. Mike Skinner.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable finish.
I think that Jeff Burton has done everything he possibly can. All he can hope right now is for traffic. And it doesn't appear as though they're going to run across any slower cars. I don't know. They got a lap and a half to go, and Hutch Strickland, who bounced off the wall about 10-15 laps ago, might pose a problem for these two cars.
Now the interval's down to a car length. Make it a half a car length. Burton looks to the inside as they come down for the white flag. He's making a move on the bottom of the racetrack. They are side by side. Burton's car wiggles, it slips, and the white flag waves. We are in the final lap at the track. Two top 15. It is Burton on the bottom, Martin up high, a pair of Fords side by side. And Benny, what a battle.
What a fantastic battle through the corners. Going through a corner side by side, you can't run through the corner. And all of a sudden, Burton is leading again as Kenneth's go by on the outside, or trying to go by on the outside. And off turn 4 will come Martin to the checkered flag.
Martin will hold on for the win, possibly. Kids will take second spot. Burton's tires are going away. And listen to these fans as they have enjoyed one of the best Busch battles. And that crew's enjoying it so much because they are headed to victory lane.
Remember, Jarrett got 4 tires on the last pit stop. Craven just 2. What's it going to be?
Oh, he is right there.
Dale Jarrett trying to sweep at Martinsville on the season. Ricky Craven going for his first NASCAR Winston Cup win.
He's too hard in the hole, but you see Craven get in that corner as hard as he possibly could.
One more lap when they come back around.
No mistakes, Ricky.
White flag is out. Is it going to be Craven with his first win or Jarrett with the sweep at Martinsville? Half a lap to go. Jarrett to the outside. Wow. Bumping, banging into the final corners. No traffic ahead. Craven rides Jarrett up the racetrack. Here they come off the turn. Ricky Craven is a NASCAR and Winston Cup winner. What a finish in Martinsville.
Meanwhile, up front, here goes Green trying to bump his way to the lead.
Jeff Green did a good thing there. He and Sauter made contact. Jeff backed off and let Jay reset the car without trying to take the position from him.
We saw that happen in New Hampshire years ago. Joe Nemechek and Dale Earnhardt in a similar situation where Earnhardt let Nemechek resave the car.
Boy, look at the bite Jeff gets up off the corner, but Jay is able to get through the turns just fast enough.
And here goes Green trying to power around to the outside. And don't forget LaJoie lurking in third. It's the second-year Busch Series campaigner, Sauter, and the former series champion Green.
We got the run off of him that time. Sauter couldn't get down. Oh,
they bumped twice. Contact. They bump a couple of times. Green shoves it, and the inside is open for LaJoie. Here comes Randy LaJoie coming to the white flag. LaJoie with that old tire has the lead. White flag is out.
What a great move by Randy LaJoie. He saw the contact coming.
I said before, watch out for LaJoie. He's lurking in third. Green with one last chance to try and get him. They're going to catch some traffic. Randy LaJoie slip sliding to the win here in Memphis. Green will finish second. Sauter finishes in fourth because Harvick will get him at the line.
Park's not going to he's not going to give him. He's not going to give him room off that corner. Although now he's pulled down a little bit. Here we go.
He runs him all the way up to the wall in turn 3 and 4. They'll be coming for the white flag.
Here we go. Oh, he wiggled.
Labonte gets loose.
1 lap to go. This is it.
Park wiggled and got into Labonte. He's going to make a run on the outside right here. Come on, buddy.
Steve Park trying for his second Winston Cup win.
Got to run. He's got to run down the inside. Park blocks him a little bit.
Couldn't block him.
All right, Bobby, he's off early. He's going to gas it hard, and here they're going to come to the line. It's going to be a photo finish.
Park has the run off the high side. He clears the body, and Steve Park scores the second straight win for Earnhardt Incorporated and the second win of his career.
Man, what a great finish.
Bobby Allison, Dale Earnhardt, Buddy Baker, seemingly out of sight, seemingly out of reach. Tommy Hillen Jr. also right up in there. Oregon Shepherd, Richard Petty has definitely dropped back. It seems like that Hillen Jr. and Shepherd are out of it. Bill Parsons is also right up there, but look how close they get. Coming down the backstretch, the interval between the first trio and the second trio shrinks to about 3 car lengths. White flag coming up.
The pace is at 202.6 miles an hour. If Dale Earnhardt were to win this race, it would be his 3rd victory this year in Winston Cup competition. Neither Bobby Allison nor Buddy Baker has won in Winston Cup racing so far this year. The crowd cheers. The white flag is unfurled by Harold Kinder, and we've got one more lap to go on this 2.66-mile tri-oval here at Talladega, and the winner of the Winston 500 is very much up in the air at this point. Let's watch them move through turn number 2 now. Bobby Allison stretches it out just a little bit over Dale Earnhardt. They go on to the backstretch. It is still Earnhardt staying in second position and Baker in third. Let's see if Dale Earnhardt will make the move to the inside and slingshot at the end of the backstretch going into turn number 3. Yes, he does. He moves alongside Bobby Allison, and Dale Earnhardt takes Allison high in turn number 4. They're still side by side as they come by turn number 4. They're onto the tri-oval, and Bobby Allison still has the lead. I don't think Dale Earnhardt is going to do it. It appears as if, yes, Bobby Allison wins the Winston 500. Bobby Allison wins here at Talladega. Dale Earnhardt finishes second.
Trying to take over a spot for 4th spot there.
There's Skinner, 93 in 3rd. Ooh, look at Irwin's caught him, and he drives to the inside. Kenny Irwin gets under Jack Sprague. They are 2 by 2. Who will Skinner help down the backstretch? He goes with Irwin. He goes with Sprague. Here we go to turn 3, and they're side by side for the lead. And it's Irwin to turn 4.
Here comes Sprague back on the outside, drives it deep in there, crosses up just a little bit. There was just little contact there as they started off 4.
2 to go. This time Skinner goes with Irwin to the inside. Irwin ekes out a little lead coming out of 1.
Chuck Bounce looking under Mike Bliss as they start down in the corner. Here comes Skinner on the inside.
Here comes Bliss on the inside of Skinner. Here comes Bound on the inside of Bliss. And guess who's walking away from them all? Kenny Irwin.
Kenny Irwin's driving away, but look at this fight for second.
And Jack Sprague ends up back in 5th. Off turn 4. White flag in the wind. Irwin in the lead.
Irwin in the lead. Mike Bliss is really fighting back in 2nd spot there. You see Bound there in 3rd in the 99 truck. We're really making a nice move to the front. 3 Fords leading the Chevrolets.
And still Skinner and Sprague are going at it. Look at this for 4th place. A lot of white paint on that green truck and green paint on that white truck, buddy.
Skinner's going to run out of laps, but not out of brazier.
Last time around, Mike Bliss may catch Kenny Irwin. They're just about a truck length apart. There's the race for 4th. Off turn 4. Checkered flag. Kenny Irwin Jr. by 2 truck lengths will win it. Mike Bliss is 2nd. Chuck Bound 3rd. Mike Skinner 4th. And Jack Sprague winds up 5th.
It helps him a little bit, but he can't make the pass doing that. It puts him late getting back to the throttle. It pushes up the track all the way up to the top, and while he's up there messing around, Green's in the throttle going on.
A lap and a half to go.
I believe these lap cars, if they'll just move over out of these guys'
That's a good line right there off the corner, buddy. A lot of traffic now.
Now this is going to hurt. Here's the 7 car right down where Green likes to run, and there's a bunch of cars up ahead.
Looking outside.
Kenseth, though, taking the long way around.
Here's Dale Jr.
Come on, slow car on the bottom.
Got the white flag.
All clear.
Last lap.
He's gonna make a dive. Kenseth's gonna go into turn 3 for all.
He gets all the way on him. He's on him.
Green got a wheel
right
down
there with him. He's right
Got
with
in
him.
too low. Everybody's moving over. There's Dale Jr. moving out of the way. Now that slow car, the 25. Kenseth's going to take it on the outside. He's going to try to get a run on him, go up to the top.
But he stays on the bottom. They're trying to get him loose. He's all the way on his rear bumper. On the white line.
And
Smith did everything but turn Jeff Green around. And Green gets the checkered flag and his second win of the year.
What an awesome finish. Wow.
That was it. Matt Kenseth did exactly the opposite of what I thought he was going to do, which is the same thing Jeff Green did.
Good job.
Here they are back in front of the multitudes, down across the line. The laps trickling away. Tied together as one with 3 laps to go. Waltrip in front. Will it be his 3rd straight? Will he be the first man in history to do it? Parsons comes back on the inside, on the outside, and Waltrip blocks it.
There's a lot of scheming going on out there. These 2 guys are trying to work this out. They've got 2.5 laps to go. And they're both trying to work out who's going to be where and exactly when on the last lap. A lot of it depends on the lap traffic, which they obviously can't forecast.
Parsons again to the inside, almost on the lawn. And again, Waltrip is able to hold him off.
And they're coming up to some lap traffic.
Last 2 laps. They take a look at that lap traffic for sure. It's like a chess game. You have to know where those lap cars are to make your move.
Parsons down the inside.
And almost had a shoulder Waltrip out of the way.
Darrell Waltrip tried to keep bending out, but it wasn't going to be, and they're coming up on those lap cars now as they come out of turn 4.
It could get very physical here at the finish. Parsons in front, Waltrip in second as they drive it out. White flag is out.
To go.
This is it. The crowd screaming. It is Benny Parsons in front. Darrell Waltrip trying to come for his 3rd win of this race. He's behind as they go to turn 2. Back straight away. Parsons holding Waltrip off. Here they go for turn 3. The last lap. 377,000.
Darrell tries to go low.
Waltrip is finding the inside. He pulls up. He's inching along. They're into lap cars. Waltrip goes back to the outside. Parsons is blocking him at the line. Benny Parsons does it. Benny Parsons has upset the odds makers today. They said he couldn't do it. Parsons just pulled it off. Waltrip settling for second. Listen to this crowd. All day they've waited through the rainstorms. One of the slowest 600s, but one of the most dramatic.
Laps, they got to come by us 4 times. Can they do it? Green flag, and Rusty Wallace trying to pick up his 2nd win in a row after winning at Charlotte Motor Speedway a week ago. Wallace leads the charge in turn 1. Wallace, the leader by 2 car lengths over Jeff Bodine. Bodine is second. 3rd place, a strong effort by Phil Parsons. And here comes Bill Elliott in 4th. Elliott, the right of your screen in the car number 9.
The body with fresh tires on right behind Bill Elliott. He's just looking for a place to go because those fresher tires is better for him, but he didn't have any running room.
Jeff Bodine right on the bumper of Rusty Wallace. You know, Jeff's got to be upset with himself for not racing Rusty to the line because Jeff really was the leader when the caution came out. White
flag this time by. Final lap. Can Jeff Bodine catch Rusty Wallace? And he nudges him in turns 1 and 2. Wallace a little bit out of shape. Bodine back on the inside. They are door to door. Down for the white flag. Final time. Here's Wallace back on the inside. And he nudges Jeff Bodine in turns 3 and 4. The crowd on their feet. It will be sideways. Rusty Wallace will win it here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. I mean, they are on their feet, ladies and gentlemen, for an outstanding finish.
What a finish.
Rusty Wallace and Jeff Bodine.
Oh, Jeff Bodine passes Rusty Wallace, and Rusty passes it back using the same tactics.